I'm sorry that your brother is in death row. Is he guilty?
Oh, hell yes. He killed that cop, and he's proud of it.
Well, then there's one difference between your brother and me. I was found innocent of the charges of killing Frisco Jones. But when I thought I was guilty, nobody wanted me to pay for what I had done more than me. I wanted to give up my life to make amends for what I'd done. Tell me how you feel about your brother.
Sorry for him. He's a bum. But he's my brother.
I understand that. It's okay if I see your sign? Killer Colton made fools of you all. Yeah. No. You believe it? No. We don't believe it. Look, you can sit down now if you'd like. You sit up here on stage with me?
Nah. I just want to know how you got away with it.
Get away with it. Good question. How many people in here believe that there's something wrong with the courts and the laws in this land, that they're a stacked deck? Oh, you got that right. That's a lot of people. How many of you people believe that I pulled some strings to get off this murder rap? Well, then how is anybody going to believe a damn word that I've got to say to you?
We trust you. Tell it like it is, Colton.
Tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me try and be honest with you. How many of you have been keeping up with the newspapers, the stories about the arrest and the trial? Well, let me put it in a nutshell for those of you who haven't been reading the papers. I was brainwashed by a terrorist group and made to think that I committed a crime that I did not commit. Now, under hypnosis with Dr. Tom Hardy, who saved my life, I discovered the truth. Do you know where I found that truth?
Inside.
Inside, that's exactly right. Right where it always was. It was there the whole time, just waiting for me to discover it. But this time there was a difference. This time I couldn't get to it by myself, not with all the prayer, fasting, and meditation, because this time my mind had been tampered with. There had been drug-induced suggestions that made me believe something that wasn't true. And when that happens to you, you really begin to doubt yourself and the integrity of your own mind. The ideals that you base what you think the truth is on are shot. So I've decided that I cannot come on television every week and try and tell you people how to run your lives.
We need you, Dad.
Look, try and understand what I'm trying to say here. There's only one true source of godly wisdom, and it isn't me. It doesn't come from any human being. So this is going to be the last Colton connection. No! Look, I've really loved doing the show. I love talking to you people and learning from you. I owe a lot to you. And I owe a lot to another person that I could never repay. She's standing right over here, probably about ready to wring my neck. Her name's Tiffany Hill. Thanks, Tiff. It's been great. I just want to leave you with a couple of thoughts, if I could. Work for peace. Within yourself. And then the world will follow. Try to love each other. And be good to yourselves. I really love you people, but it's just time to go.
Colton, don't go! Colton, don't go!
No, honey, save your breath and try to understand what the man just said. Guess I was wrong about you.
It's all right, thanks.
I think I understand now.
Thank you. Oh, boy, I guess I better get out of here before she beats me up. Look at that look in her eyes.
No, actually, Sean just told me to think about what you said, and I did. And it's time for you to go, and it's time for you to go. You have to go. But, boy, we had some great times, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did.
I think it's the right move for now, I really do.
Well, I think that's what had to be done. I don't think you can have a TV show like this if you don't trust the integrity of your own mind.
Well, I don't plan on having you gone forever, I hope. I mean, you can always come back when your mind gets better.
Tiffany, I can't tell you how much I owe you. You gave me the chance to learn and to grow here. It's been really wonderful. You and your sister are really something else.
Stop. Now, you get out of here. I have a station to run, okay? Go.
Okay.
Come on, I'll buy a cup of coffee while you tell me all about that call to Felicia.
All right.
See you, babe.
How dare you interfere in the running of this organization? I told you time and time again. Well, now you've gone too far.
You don't understand it yet, Duke. I called the meeting in your name. That's why they agreed to attend.
Okay, so you tell me the Jeromes and the Carters are going to sit down and talk about a merger of the two organizations?
Yes. If we can't make them legit, we can achieve this much of Julian's dream. We can end the fighting. It's been going on between the Carters and the Jeromes since 1939. It's insane.
Yeah, you're right. It's insane. Well, what you're saying, both families would sit in the same room and work towards the same goal instead of wasting their energy fighting. I mean, that would be a miracle.
It will happen. You will make it happen.
Okay. Just who did I invite to this meeting?
I have the list right here. See, there's Hooknose. Sorry. Hooknose Brown, Eddie Fish Murdoch, Texas Tommy Tobin.
I don't believe it. You are actually in my house.
Tony's house, not yours. And don't forget it, Lucy.
Oh, brother Bobby. You know something? I should have known this. The minute Tony's bed was empty, the champion round-hill whore of General Hospital would have slid right in.
Oh, look who's calling who. Just because that's what you were doing here has nothing to do with what I'm doing here.
I know why you're here. You're here to keep pouring poison into Tony's ear all about me, how bad I am. You're here to turn BJ against me. She's a little girl, for God's sake.
I don't owe you an explanation, but I'm going to give you one. I am here to look after BJ.
Oh, yeah, sure. Where is my dear, sweet Aunt Charlene anyway?
Lucy, she's had a few things on her mind lately with Colton's trial. She needed some help with the baby. I offered to help out.
Oh, yeah, so you came with all your baggage like the hoard that you are to come into the house of the most eligible man in town.
You have absolutely no idea what it's like to want to help somebody. Just to help. To give somebody something without getting something back in return.
You want to help Tony, right? You want to help him? Okay, why don't I teach you a few of the little tricks that he really, really likes?
There's not a trick in the book you could teach me, Lucy Coe.
Jones! My name is Lucy Jones, and don't you... Wait a minute, I'm forgetting something. You're right, I couldn't teach you a thing because old hookers never forget their stunts, do they?
You have probably never had a relationship where sex isn't an issue, just friendship. But let me tell you something, lady. I don't have to do a thing to poison Tony against you, because you've managed to screw up your marriage all by yourself.
Oh, sure, with a lot of help from all my little friends.
Tell me, you don't give a damn about Tony's happiness.
Yes, I do. What do you think I've been doing in this house for the last year? Not that it's any of your business.
Then do him a favor. Get out of his house and get out of his life.
No, I want you out of my house, and I want you away from my husband, and I'm going to see that it happens, Bobby Marr, if it's the last thing that I do.
Could be, Lucy.
This isn't over, Bobby. This is not over.
Any way you want to play it, Lucy.
DWI. Shoplifting. Assault with a baby bottle. That's just terrific. I've got myself in a hell of a job here now.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? Welcome to the world of bureaucracy.
How you rolling? Well, I found the men's room, so I guess that's half the job, huh?
You got it. As you can see, we take spending the taxpayers' money very, very seriously in this office.
Well, you know, you haven't really spent it in here.
I've got a bigger broom closet at home. But we'll make do. You're going to be in court most of the time anyway, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Good mix of cases we handed you, huh? Get the bad guys off the street so the good people can walk around safe and sound?
Well, that's what I'll be doing, yeah. Get those bad guys right off the streets.
I like your attitude. And that's why I wanted you in this office. Plus, any friend of Gregory Howard's. Now, I gotta run.
Well, you know, that's how this whole thing got started. You know, I'd really like to make something clear.
Absolutely. My policy is open doors, open minds.
Well, good, because, you know, the guy that I took over for, he was sort of second in line.
Ah, and you thought you should move into his spot.
Well, you know, fifth man on a five-man team is not exactly
What you had in mind. Yeah, I hear you, Scott. I understand. But now look at it my way. I got a large office, large department with a lot of bright people with big egos. Now, the only way to handle promotion is from the inside. Now, you put the bad guys in jail. Keep plugging away, and before you know it, right to the top, huh? Check with you later, Chief.
Right to the top. Exactly where I'm going, right to the top.
When the realization struck me that I was finally talking to Felicia, it was like I could hardly speak. Saying stuff like, hi, how are you? You know, real sterling conversation. But I did get the sense that there was a tremendous burden lifted off of her when she realized that I wasn't the one that killed Frisco.
Of course there was a terrific burden lifted off of her. And she thought that she had lost two loves instead of just one.
You know, I told her about the brainwashing and everything, and then I started talking to her. Sean,
It's okay, go on. It's all right.
I'm dying. I'm dying for love for this woman. I mean, it's like all of the feelings that I had that we developed over one of the best times of my life. I just folded them all up and shoved them back inside of myself. And then when I was talking to her, they just all came flooding back again.
Come on, now, real love just doesn't die. It goes underground for a while, that's all.
You know, Felicia felt the same way. I just...
What'd you do, get disconnected or just cold feet?
disconnected. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Now, Colton, these wounds are going to take a long while to heal, so... You know what I think you should do?
Please, don't tell me that you want me to go back to the television.
No, don't worry, I won't. Not unless you really want to. No, I think you should get a job. Young, you're smart, you're strong. Get on with your own life, huh?
You know what? That's exactly what I've been thinking. Maybe if I get back into construction or something, you know, with my hands, pound the heads of a few thousand nails and get out of this mind game business of television.
Well, the Northeast is booming right now, so if you have any kind of construction skills whatsoever, you can write your own ticket to Crime for People.
You know what? One of the best jobs I ever had was working in a boatyard. I loved that stuff. I'm a good mechanic, like taking the boats out for test runs. It was great.
Boatyard, huh? That gives me an idea. Boatyard Mac.
Boatyard Mac?
Well, it's not really his name. It probably should be. He's an old friend of mine, Mac McGowan. Runs and operates a marine repair and chandlery shop. He's a tough old bird. He used to be a merchant captain. But his partner died a few months ago. I understand he's looking to sell out.
Maybe he just wants to retire.
No, I doubt that. He once said to me, Sean, retirement's like dropping the last anchor. It never comes up from the bottom. Now, what he really needs is a new partner.
And you think maybe I could be it?
Did you save any money for the TV?
Yeah, sure.
All right, deal can be made. I don't think I'll lose any money. You make money on the real estate alone. That is, if you're really interested.
Well, couldn't hurt to talk.